Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we have a list of top 10 anime where the main character looks weak but is actually overpowered badass. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you are new, please subscribe to our channel. So without any further delay, let's begin. Number 10. Elf Life. Chuta is an orphan who lives with his aunt. For as long as he can remember, he's had a voice in his head, but other than there, he is a normal boy, right until the day when a strange looking thing follows him home and teleports him to a place filled with more fantastic creatures. It's a space police station, and Ryan Brick, the chief of Solar System Department, tells him that he's been chosen by the computer as a possible candidate to join the police force. Misuza, a girl from Chiyuta's school with an angelic face and ill temper who turns out to be one of the Ryan Brick's subordinates, doesn't think him suitable for such a job. Chiyuta, who was shocked at first, decides to take the aptitude test after being urged by the voice in his head and to prove Misuza wrong. Number 9. Qualidia Code. This is a world where humanity is always at war with the unknown. The kids who were evacuated to a cold sleep facility during the initial invasion decades ago wakes up from their slumber to find that they'd manifested superpowers called the world. To protect Japan from the unknowns appearing from the Tokyo Bay, these kids would start their own battles at the defensive strongholds of Tokyo, Kanagawa, and Chiba. Number 8. Luck and Logic. In the year LC 922, mankind faces an unprecedented crisis. Following the conclusion of a 100-year war on the mythical world of Tetra Heaven, the losing Majins sought a safe haven and invaded the human world Sepia. The government is forced to fight by employing logicalists belonging to ALCA, a special police that protects the streets from foreigners of another world. Logicalists are given a special power that allows them to enter a trance with goddesses from the other world. One day, Yoshichika, a civilian who is lacking logic and lives peacefully with his family, meets the beautiful goddess Athena while helping people escape from Majin attacks. She wields the logic that Yoshichika should have lost. This leads Yoshichika to an unexpected destiny with Athena. Number 7. Captain Earth. One night, right before summer vacation, Manatsu Daichi, a second year in high school, sees a weird round rainbow floating in the sky and ventures there alone. He has seen this rainbow before. With the memories of his father's mysterious death and an encounter of a strange boy and girl, Daichi arrives on the island while the alarm of a building labeled Earth Engine is going off. Someone asks him if he is a captain, just as robotic intruders from Uranus called Kill T Gang arrive. The battle around the shining stars is about to begin. Number 6. Needless. In the near future, mankind has suffered from Third World War, leaving extreme damage all over that forced mankind to become even more distinct from their species. The world was at chaos, and from this chaos comes a new species, Needless. The Needless are humans who have contracted a disease, as humans may call them, and allow them to wield extraordinary powers far superior to any mankind. Their ability include telekinesis, elemental power, gravity control, adaptation, radioactive release, and all manners of scientific impossibilities. Number 5. Sword Guy, the animation. Guy was born beside a woman who met her death in a forest. He was adopted by the swordsmith Amun. A few years later, Guy becomes Amun's apprentice, and during the forging of a sword, he loses his right arm. To help him, Amun crushes the demon sword Shiri to form it into Guy's replacement right arm. Guy then is able to fuse with the weapon on his arm and fights against his enemies. Number 4. Love Love Alternative Total Eclipse. In 1973, the invasion of an extraterrestrial life form, the Beta, began a war that has driven mankind to the brink of extinction. In an attempt to counter the Beta's overwhelming strength in numbers, mankind has developed the humanoid weapons known as TSFs, deploying them on the front lines of their anti-Beta war all across the globe. However, mankind still lost the majority of Eurasia to the superior number of the marching Beta. For nearly 30 years, mankind has remained bogged down in its struggle against the Beta with no hope in sight. Number 3. Black Cat. Crane Hartnett is known as the Black Cat for his quick reactions to attacks and his title as number 13 as member of the secret society Kronos. He is an unbeatable master gunman, a cold and unfeeling killer until he meets Saya, a bounty hunter or sweeper. She teaches him the value of a human life and that one should live in order to repent for one's mistakes rather than die because of them. Through her, Train learns to love and care for other people as he too becomes a sweeper and travels with his partners Sven and a mysterious girl, Eve. Number 2. Plunderer. Set in a post-apocalyptic world dominated by numbers, every human being has their worth measured by a special count, imprinted somewhere on their bodies, which defines any number related to an important aspect of their lives. However, if this count decreases to 0, the person will be dragged down into the abyss and is said to be dead for all eternity. For young Hina, her count corresponds to how many hundreds of kilometers she has walked. Ever since her mother was dragged into the abyss, she has been searching for the legendary ace for her mother's last wish for the last 5 years. Hina's grueling journey takes a sudden turn when she meets a strange masked knight known as Lich, with a negative numbered count. Number 1. Tales of the Abyss. The world of Alderaan is bound by the score, a series of prophecies from the centuries past that decade the world's future. It is considered an absolute fate that everyone lives by, even people whose actions lead to bloodshed and tears. Tales of the Abyss follows Luke von Fabre, who spends his days locked away in his manor after being kidnapped and losing memories as a child. One day, while honing his swordsmanship, a woman named Tyr attempts to assassinate his master. Luke defends him, but the clash results in the two being teleported to a distant land. Luke and Tyr's journey back quickly escalates into a quest that will either free the world from its course, chains, or destroy it completely. That's it for today's video. I hope you like it and please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe the channel. If you are new, remember to hit the notification button for any more upcoming videos.